So going through the final stages of settling the body now in preparation for meditation. This week's mantra, Om Kalakalaya Namaha. Om Kalakalaya Namaha. Om Kalakalaya Namaha. The spine is straight, navel slightly contracted, shoulders relaxed, heart space open. Be aware of the breath, and as you move through the final settling of the body, I am not this body, I am not even this mind. I am not this body on the inhalation, I am not even the mind on the exhalation. And now be aware of the breath becoming lighter and more effortless. And as the breath lightens, so does the body. The body sitting effortlessly, becoming lighter and lighter with the breath. And then leaving the body and dropping the mantra and coming up into the Chitakasha, and we're going to start with Agya. You'll be very familiar with Agya after the last week's meditation. Bringing your awareness to the point at the top of the spine where the Agya energy is at its height, often represented by a silver sphere or a lotus flower of 2 petals. Just direct the gaze inward to this point of Agya. We activate this chakra first. And then I'm going to ask you to move into the Ujjayi breath, a little contraction of the glottis. The throat walls thicken. Bring a slightly half open gaze to the tip of the nose. Nasagra Mudra or Agachari Mudra, as you gaze at the tip of the nose, hooded gaze. Ujjayi breath. And then lift the tongue, curl the tongue backwards. The top of the tip of the underneath of the tongue reaches back to the very back of the roof of the mouth, Kichari Mudra. Ujjayi breath, Kichari Mudra, and Agachari Mudra as the eyes rest at the nose tip. All this, and now intensify your concentration at Agya. So there's just the external gaze at the nose tip, the internal gaze and focus and energy is at Agya. Use the symbols if it helps to hold your attention at this point at the top of the brain, at the top of the spine and the midbrain. Keep your attention at Agya, but close the eyes, rest the eyes, release the tongue. Let go of the Ujjayi breath. And now transfer your awareness all the way down through the spine, past all the chakras that you've been working with the last several weeks. Move down from Agya first to Vishuddhi, mauve at the pit of the throat. Pass through and activate Anahata behind the sternum, blue. To Manipura, yellow behind the navel. Swadhisthana at the tip of the tailbone, orange. And find yourself at Muladhara, crimson red, neck of the cervix. We're going to move, and as you next inhale, draw the awareness through the chakras, all the way up, through Agya, and out through the crown of the head. Where resting is the most beautiful lotus flower of every different color the petals are, and they are infinite in number. You couldn't count all the different colored petals of this beautiful flower suspended above the crown of the head. And just continue to pass the awareness through the chakras all the way from Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agya, and then Sahasrara to your highest energetic space. Brahmananda, the highest bliss. And just work back down through the chakras and then back up. Use color, visualization, whatever it takes to move from chakra to chakra. Pausing at the peak and spending time at Sahasrara, seeing in detail all the petals, all the different colors. Beautiful center, and it is suspended, large and beautiful, hovering just above the crown of your head. When you're next at Sahasrara, suspended, the multicolored, infinite petaled lotus flower suspended in the Anandamaya Kosha, your bliss body. Focus all your awareness on inspecting this flower. Move from petal to petal, identifying all the different colors. See it luminous, see the energy and the vibration emanating from it, sending out blissful ripples into the Anandamaya Kosha, the space of bliss surrounding the physical body. or at the very center and core, this bliss spirit body. And then watch now as the Sahasrara lotus flower becomes small enough to float through the space at the crown of the head and illuminate the Chitakasha, the mind space. Watch. See the light shining from each of the petals as if stained glass, reflecting light into the Chitakasha, the night sky. See the stunning, multicolored lotus flower suspended, all the different colors like stained glass reflecting light into this infinite, vast night sky. Be aware of this. And I'm going to ask you to watch now as this beautiful flower becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. So small that you can take it into the palm of your hand and close your fingers around it. I'm going to ask that you visualize, see, or imagine that you dive down deeply into the night sky as if it were dark liquid, kicking your feet, moving deeper and deeper. You move so deep that you cannot see yourself. There is only awareness of yourself, and your hands are stretched out in front of you as if diving down deeper and deeper to the liquidy darkness of the night sky. And then you open your hand and just the light from the tiny lotus flower can be seen. It's miniature. And you drop it into the depths. And it moves deeper and deeper until you can no longer see it. And kicking the feet, you start to rise again. Slowly coming up through all the different layers of this night sky until you find yourself resting, floating on the surface. Almost as if the body submerged, the face is above the surface, and you rest here. Rest on the surface of the night sky. If you were to notice anything, it would be the richness of how dark and soft and peaceful it is here. And how deeply you can relax in this space as you float effortlessly, weightless. Aware but detached. If you have the time, continue to rest here. Or if you need to come out, then slowly start to re-identify with the breath by deepening the breath. And then slowly start to re-identify with the physical body by casting the awareness and the breath around the body. Otherwise, rest here for a while. Come out when the time is right. Come out slowly. Hari Om Tat Sat. Meditation is now complete. Namo Narayana.